Hey there jammers, have you ever wondered how long you would last in a post-apocalyptic world? Well today we are going to find out, because I'm going to be playing Fallout 4, apart from I'll be doing a challenge where if I take any damage it will instantly kill me, which is realistic because if you didn't know, I'm a jam jar and we crack easily.
Oh, that's the face I fell in love with.
Wait, really? So what you're trying to say to me is, you weren't in love with me before the accident? Good morning sir, I wasn't standing waiting creepily for you to come to my door or anything. I mean, I'm a really busy man. Please talk to me. The only friend I have is a robot, and I don't mean my wife.
Go away. Won't take but a moment.
I keep just saying no to him, but the game keeps trying to make me say yes. Man, I love the choice and consequence in this game that Bethesda are so famous for.
I said no.
And I'm saying yes. So there.
I think a fit name for a character is I'm made of glass, because I literally am made of glass, being a jam jar, and a character is also made of glass, since any hit will crack his body in two.
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection.
You're right, any good father would be right there for his son. Ah!
Sir, if I may, Sean requires your personal attention. A boy needs his father after all.
And I need a soda, but you don't see me crying about it. A holotape player, just what we need to drown out the sound of crying. Look honey, I'm dancing. We have such a wild time, don't we?
How are the two most important men in my life doing?
You know, this isn't too bad. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to start acting like a good fella. Maybe this is the day I finally put my family above myself.
Confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
We're going to die. It's every man for themselves. I'm sorry honey, you only slow me down. I promise I'll be faithful. Even after you're gone, I'll only sleep with 10, maybe 20 other women. Get out of my way. This is the one time I won't take no for an answer for a change. Quickly, lower the platform. We don't have time for anyone else. Oh, honey, I'm so glad you made it. It's a good thing I convinced them not to lower the platform. They were just about to leave you, but I was all like, no, what about my wife? I want to stay in a serious relationship and never look at another woman again. What? What happened? I was looking the wrong way again, wasn't I? Why do I always have to take the saying, look the other way? So literal. Do you have something a bit more purple? Ah, who am I kidding? By the end of this playthrough, the full suit will be red anyway.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Did you say step? I really need to watch. Mancos are made of paper. One wrong step and you'll be stapling back together for weeks. Hey Doc, I don't think this cold is good for my skin. Have you got like a moisturiser or something I could use? Doc? Doc? Oh no, my wife that I've only known for 5 minutes and have zero character development with, and then my character just forgets about after like an hour of being out the vault. That was the best sleep I've ever had. I had this beautiful dream that my wife was finally gone. Oh, and now to see if this console command actually works. Oh, if I did that whole intro for nothing. Yep, I can definitely confirm that the console command indeed works. And because I've got to save the game after entering the console command, I now have to find out if the console command works again. Okay, I definitely feel like it's working. Either that, or these rad roaches are like the final boss. And I'm not sure which. No more testing, now the real game begins. Just kidding, that was definitely another test. It's good to see the console command is 100% working. You're not so smart, now you don't have the high ground anymore, are you? I regret doing this challenge already. Now it's time to break out my speciality. I've run away from my problems. This is so scary, this is so scary. Oh, that was close. It's pretty amazing how when an enemy can kill you in one hit, you start to notice a lot of things about them, like the way it crawls and the noise it makes. A gun, now it's the rad roaches that should be scared. Okay, maybe it's still me who should be scared. That's better. As long as I can stay about 10 feet away from all the rad roaches at all times, that should be pretty easy. That's not 10 feet, that's not 10 feet. That was another close one. I thought I was dead, but I think I was just stuck in the ground. Good thing for Bethesda bugs. I don't mean actual bugs, otherwise it might be me who was dead. I was going to explore around here, but you know what? No. Just no. I've decided I want to get out of here before something else kills me. Now we have the pit boy, I no longer need to die check my health. The only bad thing is, now I have nothing to blame my deaths on. In fact, what am I doing standing up here? The movement alone is probably enough to kill me. Why does everything have to try and hurt me? I'm fragile, you know. Not only could the sun hurt my eyes, but my pale Scottish skin too. Well, I may as well embrace the skin diseases, and also remove this ring, to show that I'm single.
Oh sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to.
At least I'm going to get hurt by everything. I can hurt others by building up their hopes that they now have a friend to talk to, and then never return to him again. And also hurt these flies, because all the ghoulies say I'm pretty fly for a vault guy.
This whole thing was a waste of time.
I only wanted to help, sir.
Now I'm back to all his feelings. Maybe my character does deserve to get hurt so much after all. Oh no, it's my nemesis. He probably turned his family in the vault, seen the mess I'd left behind, and came looking for me. If that was the case, in hindsight I should have spared him, because his life would have been a lot more painful alive than any pain I could cause to kill him.
Okay then, let's stick together.
And by stick together, I mean you stand in front of me and act as a shield, and I'll hide and take pot shots at enemies. I'm pretty sure mole rats are meant to come out of the ground and attack me here, but for some reason they're not spawning. I'm not complaining though, it just means it's one less thing to kill me over and over. That's right, meat shield, I mean dog meat, just like we practiced. I can't believe how well I'm doing. I don't want to jinx it, but I've not died once since left the vault, which says a lot about the Minutemen. If enemies who are weaker than rad roaches were about to wipe them out before a half-naked man and a dog saved them. Why'd I have to open my mouth but not dying? As soon as I get a little bit cocky, life comes to put me straight back in my place. Okay, I just have to take it nice and slow, get my shots off, and then just back away. Hopefully I can get him to concentrate on Preston if I just back out of their sight. Or maybe they'll just concentrate on me instead. Who am I kidding? Even NPCs know that Preston isn't a threat. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? You have to give Bethesda credit for the realistic death animations. So who would have thought that standing out in the open repeatedly when you can only take one hit wouldn't work? So I'm actually going to try and go up here and take some cover for a change and see if that works out better for me. It looks like that doesn't work either. At least one thing that does work is the death animations. They're consistent, that's for sure. New plan, we're going to jump offside this building using the power armour and then take it off because it'll give me added protection if I'm shot, and then try and find the ground instead where I'm not as open. That feels much better. I seem to take down the boss with ease. When I was on the roof, I didn't feel like I was damaging him at all. Why did I have to open my mouth again? Literally 10 seconds after I said that, I died. I've just saved my game. I don't know if that was a good decision or a really stupid one. Probably the latter, but I feel like it's easier fighting the ground, so I've committed to it. Maybe this wasn't such a bad decision. I actually feel like I'm making progress now. A small amount of progress, mind you, but any progress is good progress. Note to self, do not stand directly in front of an enemy whilst you wait for a minigun to start spinning. I can't believe I'm all the way back here. Why didn't I save the game before I get shot? You'd think after dying multiple times, I'd want to make the game easier myself, but no, I always have to make things even harder than they already are. Finally, we've got to the part of the Deathclaw, and I've just saved to be safe. It's taken us so long to get here that I almost forgot a Deathclaw even appears during this fight. I've watched so many people do weird Fallout 4 challenges that I know I can just stand in here and he can never get me. It's funny how it's meant to be the hardest bit of the battle, yet content creators have made it the easiest by accidentally discovering this whilst cowering during challenges. Wait a minute, I just took damage. So does that mean... Oh, please don't tell me my health's not at 1 HP and after this whole section again. No, my health says 0 out of 1 HP, so does that mean the damage did less than 1? What the hell? I didn't think that was possible. Anyway, I'm not counting that. Let's just pretend this whole thing never happened. Look, I'm saving a dog. Now that's how you get your credibility back with the viewers. And that's how you lose your credibility with the viewers. That was such a pathetic attempt to kill the last enemy. Good thing I saved before that, because I imagine I had to read that whole section again to something as stupid as that.
Stop kidding yourself. You're nothing to me.
That made the whole painful experience worth it, just to be able to say that to Preston.
Your money, all of it, now.
I love how the first person I see who can actually be of use to me, and my immediate reaction is to rob them.
You're not that scary.
At least she doesn't judge people based off of looks, because if I seen a half-naked man with a face like this in the wasteland, I'd be pretty scared.
You're gonna have to shoot me, because I ain't giving you shit.
Well, she did ask me to shoot her. Oh my god, Dogmeat's now attacking an innocent Brahmin. He's been with me for 1 day, and already I've turned him into a monster. And that, kids, is how you batter.
Ain't our fault if he's strung out.
This conversation seems pretty heated. What they need is a calm presence like me, who has no business getting involved, to defuse the situation.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead. You crossed.
At least he was honest. He did tell me I was dead, right before he killed me. It looks like we need to take a different approach in this one. And by different approach, I mean VATS. What did you think I meant? Be nice to him? This is me being nice. I'm allowing him a quick death. Now whatever they were wanting, I want double. And that, kids, is how you use the speech skill. Okay, maybe I deserved that. I did need to balance my karma back out. And since I balanced my karma back out, I can now kill these innocent scavengers. Man, I love karma. I don't even know what they're fighting over. There's like nothing here, unless they just had to balance their karma back out too. But they're all dead now, so I guess we'll never know. These guys really look like they need some help. Well, off to Diamond City I go.
You want into Diamond City, right?
Why'd I get the feeling that no matter what I say, it will come out as yes? Oh wait, because it's Fallout 4?
No, not really.
Despite me just saying I was going to Diamond City, I'm like, nah, just to spite her.
Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Whatever you support, I'm 100% against.
Newspapers just like to stir up trouble.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir.
See, I like this guy. He doesn't want to get me involved, and he's the first character who doesn't try to make my decisions for me.
Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
I love how even though I've been an absolute dictator and told her I hate newspapers, she's like, stop by my office later. Have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for. This is why I hate newspapers. They don't ever take no for an answer. Much like Fallout 4, they don't know how to take no for an answer either.
Sure, let's go.
And I hate newspapers so much that I've decided to take Pipe along with me as a companion so I can watch her get shot over and over again after my bad decisions. This looks like another heated situation. What they need is someone like myself who's experienced in dealing with heated situations like this. What? He was going to shoot him anyway. I was only speeding up the process. I just love how you can see Piper getting killed in the background. Well, that's the first of many bad decisions I was talking about.
He'll kill us all!
Oh, so I was meant to shoot the guy with the gun and not the innocent unarmed guy. Now I get it. If y'all don't mind, I'll just be taking this.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
I've just walked in here, asked for help, she's told me where to find help, and I've instantly asked her for money. And Piper doesn't like that at all. That's how I can tell I've made the right decision.
Please, hurry.
She wants me to hurry, yet she refuses to pay me. I wasn't planning on going fast anyway, but just for that, I'm going to go extra slow. And after all that, I die in a shout with one of the weakest enemies in the game. What an anticlimactic, yet perfect ending. At least I can die happy, knowing the next assistant is going to be in a long time. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more Fallout content, I have loads on my channel that you can watch right side of your screen. And of course, thank you to my patrons, Harry Haywood, Captain Tourette, Ash, Kajel Sinky, Sun Mumble, Zipnix and Zippy Lucky.